Hey, it's Super Death Show! First off, I'd like to apologize for not doing these recently, these art vlog things. I know some of you guys, sort of enjoy them, but a lot recently it's just been time lapses of drawings and stuff like that with music in the background. But the truth of the matter is, I've just had nothing to talk about. Not a lot of Danger Vision stuff going on. I'm not really feeling the webcomic. I'm currently working on the Wendy's Repair Shop comic, and that's a lot of fun. But other than that, there's just really nothing to go on about. I've got nothing to complain about because, in case you don't know, I work a seasonal construction job. It's a road construction job, so it's outside. About 3 months out of the year, I'm laid off due to bad weather, so we can't work when it's too cold out because we lay asphalt, and asphalt needs to be in warm weather or whatever. So really, I'm just sitting around the house being a potato, which is why I got this whole cabin fever look going on right now because, whatever, I'm not going anywhere. I actually haven't left the house probably in about a month, so it's kind of got me a little bit loopy, not super loopy. But anyways, what I was wanting to talk about today is this drawing that I'm doing. This is real time. I'm doing it this quick. I'm really fast. I was wanting to kind of talk about the speech bubble thing. It's not like a super big deal, but it's just the way that I've been doing speech bubbles ever since I started doing this Wendy comic. I was doing my speech bubbles a little bit different, and I thought maybe I would show you how I'm doing them now. So here we have the finished drawing, which you got to see like a mini time-lapse thing that was probably super fast. And here is what my speech bubbles look like now. See, they're kind of roundish, kind of squarish. I'm in Photoshop, so if you're using like Clip Studio or whatever, you probably got like speech bubble tools or something. But I don't have that. I'm in Photoshop. There might be some sort of cool speech bubble tool in Photoshop, plug-in thing that I'm not aware of. If there is, let me know because I'd like to use it and make things a whole lot quicker. But here is how I do these things. First off, I'm going to make a folder, and in this folder I'm going to start making my text. Let me grab a color. I'm going to make the color the same color as the ink, which is kind of a brownish color. It's a whole lot more friendlier than like a black. Nick says, hee, like she's laughing. And then Wendy says, wait, what's a meme? Okay, I want to keep my text in this folder here, this group 4 folder. Oh, you can name it or whatever. But in the blending options, I like to, there it is. In the blending options, I like to go to stroke and then make like a white stroke around it, around the text. And then I'll bump it up to make it to where it's about the same width as the letters are. Let me zoom in. Now we've got like this white border around it, and what this is going to do is it's going to help me know like what is the minimum I can have my speech bubbles go around that, because the way I used to do the speech bubbles in Danger Vision was I'd just grab a white brush on a layer below it, and I would start in the middle and I'd just do circles around until I got a circle around the word that's my bubble, and then I just make a tail, come over here and at least get a bigger brush, and I just start in the middle and just circle around, and once I get it away from the white border, I know that it's big enough, and then make another tail. So that was the way I used to do it in Danger Vision. They're kind of sloppy looking, which is kind of the way Danger Vision looks, is sloppy, but there is also the other way that you could do it. You can grab your ellipse tool, and you can click in the middle of the word, hold down Alt, and it'll make it like a perfect circle, and pull it out so far, and then you can just fill it, Alt Delete. So there's that, and open up the blending options for that, put a stroke around it, make the stroke color, whatever your border is going to be. Let's make that smaller. You can have it like that, grab your brush, and you can draw a tail in. That's okay, but, the perfect circles are kind of boring, and so here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our ellipse tool again. Let's do it on yeah, we'll do it on the hee-hee. We'll grab our ellipse tool again. We'll click, so we'll guess, right about in the middle. Let me zoom in. Right about in the middle of the hee-hee. Hold down Alt after you click. And then we'll let go about right there. We'll fill it in, but with the selection still selected, go to Edit, Transform, Warp. Now we got this nice little box on here, and we can center it up a little bit better. You can see, just about this far up, about this far down, whatever. Now with the warp transformation thing, I'm sorry, it's I've been awake for like 24 hours, and I've been thinking about doing this, and I'm finally getting around to it. But anyways, so we can grab like on the tops and the sides, so we can square it off, because there's so much room on these sides around this hee-hee. But we want it to be less room, so it doesn't feel like, you know, a bunch of wasted space. So I'm gonna grab around here. I'm gonna pull in from the left. I'm gonna pull in from the right. Pull in from the top. Pull in from the bottom. Now we can recenter this, because you see it's bending those middle lines. So yeah, okay, I've got to recenter. Once you got it pretty much where you want it, you can click the OK, and then just draw your tail in. It's kind of square. It's kind of nice looking. Let's do the what's a meme? Let's do that one. Ellipse tool. We'll get right around in the middle. We'll pull it about right there. Fill it in. Edit. Transform. Warp. And we can even it out a little bit again, thanks to those little square boxes. Now, the reason why I wanted the border around the text and the blending options for the text folder was because if I get too far in, and you can see right around the W on the weight, if I get too far in, you can start to see the white going over the brown. And when it does that, you know you're too far in. So let's just do the same thing again. Pull it in from the left, pull it in from the right, pull it down, pull it up, center it back up. Looks good. Deselect, grab your brush, make a tail. Try it a few times. There we go. Perfect. Enough. That's basically the gist of it. Nothing really complicated or anything. You can make your tails with the polygonal lasso tool if you want to. You don't have to use the brush or whatever. It's whatever you want. It's a thing. It's a thing. I gotta get some sleep. Thanks for watching this episode of Super Death Show, and if I can think of more things to do before I go crazy, then I will do them on this show thing. Thanks for watching once again, and I guess I'll see you next time, maybe, whenever that is. Maybe.